Right, well, this one's a little bit of a departure for me because what I want to do today is I want to talk about basically some stuff that I haven't covered before, and it's to do with retro. So sit back and relax and enjoy because this is a blast from the past. I had a friend of mine come over the other day and he was kind enough to bring me this. And what is this, you might be asking? Well, this you will find out. It is the console that got me into console gaming, believe it or not, because I was always a PC gamer. Now, I don't know if you can see what's in here, but if we lift it out and move this to the side, we'll get to the other stuff in a minute. Can you see what it is? It is an original Xbox. Now, I used to have one of these back in the day. As I say, it was my first ever console that I owned. I'd played console games and I'd been around to friends' houses and so on and so forth, but this was the first time that I ever actually owned a console. And with the original Xbox, it was a bit of a revelation because it had a hard drive, it introduced us to Halo, which gave us the control mechanism which we now all use and love, which is not something that we had before that. So basically, I got into playing this and I loved it, and I've never looked back since. And I'm still a PC gamer, but I do like my consoles as well now. And this one, I don't know if you can see, is a modded one. It's actually got an executor chip in it, which me and my friends actually put in. I don't know what this is. Mate's obviously done something with this. He did some strange stuff, so we'll have to see if it still works. But yeah, it's all pretty cool, and I'm hoping to get that up and running and have a look at it soon. And with Microsoft releasing Phantom Dust this week, it seems quite fitting that I should be going back and having a look at the original Xbox. So yeah, I just thought you guys might like to see that. And with it, we got a big pile of controllers and things. So that's is that the original Duke controller? And we've got another one there. And we've got some Mad Catz controllers. And we've got a PlayStation controller with there's actually a mod lead in there, so you can use a PlayStation controller with it. So I'll be fiddling around with all this in the next few weeks, and I might do a couple of videos telling you how I get on with it. But in the meantime, there's just one other thing I wanted to talk about very briefly, and that is, let me put this down out the way, and that is this. And I was put onto this by a guy called John Hancock. Now, if you haven't checked out his channel, go and check it out. He's all about the retro stuff, and he's got massive collections of retro games and retro consoles, and he really knows his stuff. And he was talking about the one book that he likes to read that he thinks is the Bible of retro gaming. And so I ordered it, and this is it. Phoenix 4, the history of the video game industry. And as you can see, it's a veritable Bible. So yeah, I'll be having a read through that as well. Probably go and read about my original Xbox. And this version is up to, I think, 2015. So it's fairly up to date. So anyway, I just thought you might like to see that. And the original Xbox that my mate was kind enough to bring over. Cheers, John. And I think that's about it. I will be, as I say, fiddling with that And in the meantime, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and see if I can get this rigged up. Bye.